Archangel Michael says, I was sent by God, you have 3 days to break this curse. It was placed. Family member, you trust. Open it quickly. My child, my beloved, listen carefully to every word that reaches your spirit right now. For the voice you hear is not of fear, but of awakening. Heaven has sent me, Michael, the guardian of divine justice, to reach the very soul that has been crying in silence. You have been wondering why everything around you feels heavy. Why sudden losses, delays, and betrayals have circled your path. You thought it was coincidence. But the truth, my beloved, is far deeper. A shadow has been placed upon your blessings, and it was done not by a stranger, but by someone who once smiled at your table. Before you read further, take a breath and call upon the light of God. Whisper, I receive the light. This simple act already begins to break chains unseen. My child, you have 3 days. 3 days of grace that heaven has measured for your deliverance. Do not take this lightly, because within these 3 days, your fate is being rewritten by angels. Someone you trusted, someone who carried your secrets, spoke words in darkness that carried power. They thought it would remain hidden. But nothing stays hidden before the eyes of the Almighty. You felt the distance, didn't you? People you loved turning cold for no reason. Money slipping through your hands. Peace disappearing each night before you sleep. This is not imagination. It is interference. And heaven is now moving to remove it, but for that to happen, you must stay until the end of this message. Do not rush. Do not skip. Every sentence carries a vibration that restores your field. Every word I give is an act of spiritual surgery. Before the 3rd sunrise from today, a revelation will come to you. It may arrive through a dream, a call, or a sudden memory. It will reveal the name of the one who hid behind false love. When that moment comes, do not react in anger. Respond in prayer. Because this battle is not of the flesh, it is of the Spirit. My beloved, heaven has been watching your tears. Each one became a seed of future blessings. You have been patient, forgiving, faithful even when misunderstood. That is why God chose you to hear this. Right now, as these words reach you, 3 angels stand beside you. Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel. They are aligning light around your house. A golden circle is forming, cleansing what was sent to harm you. If your body feels warm, tingling or heavy, it is the release. If your eyes fill with tears, it is the sign of confirmation. You are not alone, my child. You are being defended. Listen closely. The curse was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to awaken your authority. You carry divine power that your enemies feared. They knew that if you ever remembered who you are, no spell, no lie, no betrayal could touch you again. That is why I was sent. Not to frighten you, but to restore you to remembrance. Say within yourself, I am not cursed. I am chosen. The moment you say it with faith, the darkness begins to lose its grip. Now, my child, there is something heaven asks of you. Before this message ends, you must make a simple decision. Will you continue living in the vibration of fear, or will you step into the covenant of light? If you choose the light, then keep listening, because the next lines contain the key that unlocks your deliverance. For 3 days, you will see signs, numbers repeating, sudden chills, flickers of light when you pray. These are not random. They are confirmations that the angels are dismantling the altar where your name was spoken in darkness. My beloved, do not speak of this message to anyone who mocks faith. Protect it like sacred fire. Because spiritual truth is powerful only when honored. You may wonder, why would a family member do this? The answer lies in jealousy. Light exposes insecurity. When your destiny began to rise, their spirit could not bear your favor. Instead of praying for you, they whispered against you. But what they built in envy, heaven is turning into your elevation. Stay calm, because the same mouth that cursed you will soon confess your blessing. The same hands that worked against you will be forced to release what belongs to you. My child, I tell you this with love. God has not forgotten your pain. Every delay you suffered was heaven's way of aligning divine justice to be undeniable. When you wake tomorrow, say these words aloud. I break every curse spoken against me in secret. I walk in the light of divine protection. Then imagine a bright blue flame surrounding you. The flame of Michael. Nothing unholy can cross it. Do you feel it now? That peace settling over your heart. That is confirmation. That is heaven saying, you are safe now. My child, my beloved, do not fear what was revealed. For what the enemy meant to use against you will now become the reason heaven blesses you openly. There is movement in the unseen right now. Angels are being dispatched to the corners of your home. They are touching the walls, the doorways, the very ground beneath you. Everything that was whispered in envy is being reversed by the word of God. You may feel tired, exhausted even. It is not ordinary weariness. It is the residue of energy that never belonged to you. Tonight, as you rest, you will feel warmth on your right side. That is me. That is the sort of light burning away attachments from the past. My beloved, do not look back anymore. Do not question why they turned on you. When the light of destiny increases, shadows react. The higher you rise, the more noise it creates in the darkness. But you are protected. And you must remember, protection does not always look like comfort. Sometimes it looks like separation. If people walked away suddenly, let them go. Some of them carried the vibration that fed the curse. Your distance is your deliverance. Within 3 days, something will shift. You will notice peace where chaos lived. You will receive a message or call that opens a door that was closed for years. This is not coincidence. It is restoration. My child, God has measured your tears. And each one is about to return as a multiplied blessing. Your finances will breathe again. Your health will glow again. Your faith will feel alive again. But listen closely. Do not allow the voice of doubt to return. Doubt reopens doors that angels just sealed shut. Instead, when you feel fear, whisper. Say, Michael stands beside me. And I will For every time you call my name with faith, I am authorized to appear and defend your path. My beloved, do you remember the dreams that used to come when you were younger? Dreams of shining places, of meeting light beings, of hearing songs you could not describe. Those were not imagination. They were memories from before your birth, reminders of who you are. You came from light and you shall return to light. This curse was never about destruction. It was an invitation, a doorway for you to rediscover your power. You were chosen to transmute darkness into testimony. That is why heaven trusted you with the trial. The one who spoke against you is already uneasy. Their heart feels restless because their words are losing power. You don't need revenge. Truth itself will speak louder than any rumor. Just stand still and let God vindicate you. In 3 days' time, the person who wronged you will face the mirror of consequence. You may hear news or sense a sudden apology rising from them. Do not gloat. Simply forgive and release. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is divine authority. When you forgive, you end the contract the curse relied on. Now listen, my child. Heaven has given you an assignment tonight. Before you sleep, write one thing you want restored. It could be love, peace, health, or opportunity. Write it, place your hand upon it, and whisper by the light of God and the sword of Michael. Let this be restored. Then rest. You will feel a pulse in your hand or heart. That is energy realigning. My beloved, there are many who will envy your breakthrough soon. Do not hide your light to make them comfortable. Shine brighter, for every glare of jealousy will only reveal those who still live in shadow. And you will be their mirror of possibility. I tell you truth. You are entering a 7-month cycle of miracles. Yes, 7 completion and divine perfection. What was delayed will now run toward you. What was blocked will open. Even paperwork that seemed forgotten will reappear with favor stamped upon it. Heaven is rewriting your record. You are no longer the one who lost. You are the one who rose. The angels have recorded your faith in the book of remembrance. When you feel discouraged, remember this message. Play it again. Each hearing strengthens your field, each repetition builds your protection. You may think, but I'm not holy enough for miracles. My child, holiness is not perfection. It is alignment. Every time you choose love over anger, you step into holiness. Every time you forgive instead of retaliate, you become light itself. Do you see the pattern now? You are being rebuilt from the inside out. The curse is not chasing you anymore. It is dissolving behind you. The angels are sweeping it into the sea of forgetfulness. Within 3 dawns, you will notice nature responding differently. Birds singing louder, wind feeling warmer, synchronicities greeting you everywhere. That is confirmation that your field is clear. Do not rush the process. Rest in it, because what God restores, He restores completely. My child, my beloved, I speak these words not to make you afraid, but to awaken the authority that slept within you. You are not a victim of energy. You are a commander of light. Stand tall tonight. Raise your right hand and say, by divine decree, I reclaim my destiny. Every curse, known or unknown, is broken in the name of the highest. Then breathe out slowly. That breath itself sends ripples through the unseen. You are free, my child. You are entering new territory now. My child, my beloved, do you feel that quiet around you right now? It is not emptiness. It is the calm that comes when heaven stands guard. This silence is sacred. It means the angels are working. Every delay that frustrated you was never punishment. It was divine timing being aligned in secret. You were not being ignored. You are being prepared. Listen closely to my voice. The next 3 days will not be ordinary days. They are marked in heaven's calendar as your release period. Every prayer spoken, every tear that fell is being collected by divine hands and converted into restoration. Day 1, the awakening. Day 2, the reversal. Day 3, the rising. On the first day, you may feel emotional as if waves of memories and pain are surfacing again. Do not fear that it is the cleansing of the past. When the body releases emotion, the soul makes room for light. On the second day, expect strange coincidences, a message from an old friend, a forgotten opportunity returning, a song that suddenly reminds you of something divine. These are angelic signals that the reversal is active. And on the third day, you will feel something shift inside your spirit. A weightlifting that will be the sign. The curse has been fully broken. My beloved, you will know it when it happens. Colors will appear brighter, your breath will feel lighter. Peace will no longer be something you chase. It will live inside you. But listen, my child, during these 3 days, guard your words. Do not complain. Do not speak doubt. Every word you speak is a seed. Let your mouth become a temple of creation, not destruction. Say only what you want to manifest. Say, my home is protected. My path is blessed. My heart is healed. Each time you affirm this, light pours into your field like golden rain. If you can keep a glass of water near where you sleep, pray over it before resting and say, let this water absorb every shadow and return it to light. When you wake, pour it into the earth. That act itself is ancient. It symbolizes release and renewal. My child, heaven is sending you a sign tonight. It may come as a dream, a door opening, a voice calling your name, or a vision of blue fire surrounding you. If you see it, know this. That is the mark of your divine protection. That is the flame of Michael sealing your destiny. You may wonder, how could someone in my family carry such darkness? The answer is simple. Hurt people carry hurt energy. They project what they never healed. Their action was born from pain, not power. That is why forgiveness frees you, because it refuses to carry their burden. From this moment forward, you are no longer tied to their choices. Your lineage is being rewritten. Your future children and their children after them will never walk under this shadow again. The chain stops with you, my beloved. Heaven is rejoicing as you hear these words, because you are the one who said yes to light. You are the one who did not give up when you could have. You are the one who kept believing even when no one stood with you. And now that belief is your key. It opens a door that has been locked for years. The same door your enemies tried to seal shut is swinging open before the angels now. You will soon receive an unexpected call, a message, a piece of good news. It will look small at first, but that small opening will become a flood of favor. This is the proof that heaven has remembered you. If you have been struggling to sleep, rest tonight knowing this. You are not alone in the dark. I am stationed beside you. When you close your eyes, you will feel warmth near your shoulder. That is the presence of divine guardianship. You may feel your heart beating faster. You may feel chills down your arms. But do not fear it. That is the light expanding inside your aura, pushing out the residue of the curse. My child, I must tell you what God has shown me. In the coming days, someone who once rejected or mocked you will try to return into your life. They will act kind, but their spirit is still unhealed. Do not let them distract you from this purification period. Your peace must come first. Remember, what God removes He replaces, and what He replaces He multiplies. Do not cling to what is fading. Make space for what is forming. My beloved, you are being prepared for something greater than survival. You are being aligned for dominion. You will speak and things will move, you will pray and things will change. You will step into rooms you once felt unworthy of entering because grace has chosen you. I see a crown over your head, not of gold but of light. It symbolizes completion, endurance, and favor. Every attack against you was only polishing it. And now it shines so brightly that even darkness trembles at your name. Do not doubt this. You will begin to notice people drawn to your presence, as if they feel peace near you without knowing why. It is because heaven's vibration now rests upon you. You have become a carrier of divine energy. When you walk into a place, the atmosphere itself will shift. Strangers will feel comforted. Animals will behave calmly. Children will smile without reason. You have become light incarnate. My child, if only you could see what the angels see right now. You would never doubt again. They see your aura glowing like the morning sun. They see your ancestors rejoicing. For you have broken a generational pattern that lingered for centuries. Yes, my beloved, centuries. You are not just freeing yourself. You are freeing the bloodline. Those who come after you will not carry this pain. You were chosen as the one who ends what began before your birth. Take a deep breath. Feel that peace. That is the echo of heaven celebrating your yes. The days ahead will bring blessings that seem too sudden to explain. Doors will open so quickly that others will call it luck. But you will know it is divine restoration. And when you see these blessings, do not forget to thank the light, because gratitude seals miracles in permanence. My child, this is not the end of your story. It is the unveiling of your divine chapter. You are walking out of the curse and stepping into covenant, a covenant of protection, power, and peace. My child, my beloved, you are now stepping into the hour of signs. The angels who stood beside you in silence are ready to speak through creation itself. Do not look for thunder or fire. The proof will come softly, wrapped in the ordinary. You will see a bird that lingers at your window and feels unafraid. That is the Spirit showing you that freedom has returned. You will hear your name spoken kindly by someone who once ignored you. That is reconciliation being birthed. You will notice that when you think of peace, your body responds. Your shoulders relax. Your breathing deepens. This is how heaven says the curse is gone. My beloved, you will soon receive 3 confirmations of victory. First will come through sound. A song, a phrase, or even a child's laughter that stirs your heart and makes you smile. The second will come through provision. An unexpected help, a payment released, or a small gift that arrives without asking. And the third will come through vision. A dream or inner picture of light surrounding your home. When these 3 arrive, rejoice quietly, for they mean the reversal is complete. Still, guard your heart. When the light begins to rise, darkness often tries one last whisper. It may appear as sudden doubt or a familiar fear. Do not wrestle with it. Simply breathe and say, I am anchored in divine truth. That sentence is a sword. It cuts through illusion. My child, you may wonder what to do with those who hurt you. Love them from afar. Pray that they too remember their own light. When you release them, you release yourself from their vibration. You own no explanation. Your peace is your testimony. There will come a morning soon when sunlight touches your face and you will realize the heaviness is not there anymore. You will look around and everything will feel new. Though nothing in the room has changed, that is how deliverance feels. Quiet, gentle, complete. From that day forward, your words will carry weight again. When you bless, people will feel it. When you pray, doors will open. When you speak kindly to yourself, creation will echo it back as opportunity. My beloved, God did not send me only to free you from darkness, but to remind you of your assignment on earth. You are here to bring peace where others sow fear. To speak hope into the weary, to love without condition. Each act of kindness you give now builds a wall of light that no curse can enter again. Do not wait until you feel perfect to begin. Start small. A word of comfort, a quiet prayer, a simple thank you. Every act of goodness multiplies your protection. And remember, if ever you feel the air grow heavy again, call on me. Say, Michael, stand with me in the light. You will feel the atmosphere shift. That is my presence reminding you that you are never alone. Rest now, my child. Let your mind settle and your body heal. The war is finished, the lesson remains and the blessing follows it. Tomorrow will rise bright upon you. For heaven has declared. It is done. My child, my beloved, the light has entered your timeline. The past that once pulled at your ankles has lost its grip. Now the future begins to bloom like dawn after a storm. You may not see all the changes at once. Heaven seldom shouts. It whispers through gentle turns. A delay will end without effort. A door that refused to open will suddenly welcome you. A person you thought had forgotten you will return with a word that matters. This is how restoration begins. Quietly, beautifully, completely. My beloved, listen closely. You are entering a season of planting again. For too long you have walked carefully, afraid to trust your own steps. But the ground beneath you has been blessed. Every seed you plant now, ideas, work, compassion, will grow with speed. The same energy that once resisted you will now carry you forward. Do not waste this grace. Speak what you desire as though it already lives. Say, peace fills my home. Abundance flows easily. Love finds me in perfect timing. Each declaration sends light ahead of you. My child, you will soon meet someone who carries light similar to yours. They will recognize your spirit before your name. This meeting is not random. It is part of your healing. Together, you will build something that multiplies goodness. Do not question it. Receive it with humility. You will also notice that when you touch certain things, plants, fabric, even walls, they respond. Energy moves again through your hands because the blockages are gone. This is not magic. It is natural. Light responds to light. Use it well. Bless your food, your work, your loved ones. Everything you touch and love will thrive. My beloved, I must tell you what heaven has decreed. A season of favor lasting 3 years has begun for you. Each year will focus on a pillar: healing, creation, and service. First comes healing. Your body regaining strength. Your mind learning peace, then creation, ideas, work and art flowing without fear. And finally, service. The joy of giving without exhaustion. The curse that once confined your lineage has turned into light that guides others. You are the bridge between pain and promise. Do not hide that truth. When others ask how you found peace, tell them it began the moment you stopped running from your own light. There will be days when you doubt again. When that happens, come back to this moment. Remember how the air feels now. Steady, calm, awake. This peace is proof. Nothing can steal what you have accepted. My child, thank the one who sent me. For I am only the messenger. The true strength comes from the source that never leaves you. Speak to God as you would a friend. No ritual, no perfect words, just honesty. Heaven listens best to sincerity. When you wake tomorrow, look around with new eyes. Notice the small miracles. A gentle wind, the kindness of a stranger, the ease in your heart. That is how you know you are walking in light. Now rest, my beloved. Let the angels sing over you tonight. Let your body mend in the rhythm of peace. What needed to end has ended. What needed to begin has begun. My child, my beloved, breathe slowly now and listen. The war that once surrounded you has faded, but light must be tended like a flame. It grows when you care for it, and it dims when you forget that you are part of it. Each morning when you rise, before you reach for your phone or speak a single word, place your hand on your heart and whisper, "Thank you for another chance to walk in light." That sentence becomes a key that opens the day in peace. Do not rush anymore. Move gently through your moments. When you eat, taste. When you walk, feel the earth supporting you. When you pray, listen as much as you speak. This is how you stay aligned with heaven's rhythm. My beloved, the energy of your home will mirror your thoughts. Keep it simple, clean, filled with sound that lifts the spirit. Light a candle when you can and say, "Let this flame remind me that the presence of God is near." When you do, you invite harmony to dwell where you are. You will notice people drawn to your peace. They will come with questions, with burdens, with hope. Do not try to fix them. Simply listen. Your calm will speak louder than advice. That is how the light teaches through you. There will be tests still. Not every day will shine and not every voice will understand your path. But remember this, you no longer walk in reaction. You walk in awareness. When confusion rises, pause and breathe, until clarity returns. Peace will always answer faster than fear. My child, wealth and opportunity are beginning to move toward you. Do not chase them. Prepare space for them. Write your plans. Complete your work with integrity and trust that timing belongs to the divine. You are not meant to strive endlessly. You are meant to flow. At night, speak gratitude for 3 things that blessed your day. Gratitude is a magnet for miracles. Even when the day feels ordinary, thank the stillness. The breath, the chance to rest. Every thank you builds another bridge between your world and heaven's. My beloved, you will feel called to forgive again. Not for the ones who wronged you, but for yourself. Release the old thought that you should have known better. You did what you could with what you had. Now you know more. Now you live freer. Carry this truth. Light is not something you earn. It is something you remember. When you forget, close your eyes, breathe, and whisper, "I am still loved." That alone brings you back to center. Soon you will dream of water, of wide open fields, of stars moving closer. Those are not random images. They are reminders of the vastness that lives inside you. The same God who made the sea made your soul. There is no separation. My child, I will not leave you. Each time you feel a sudden warmth on your right side, know that I stand near. Each time you feel courage rise when fear tries to speak, that is me lifting your spirit again. Walk forward now. Let your steps carry quiet confidence. Let your words build rather than break. Let your life become a living prayer. You were never cursed. You are being prepared to shine in a darker age. Go in peace, my beloved. Heaven walks with you still. The light within you is enough. It always was. My child, my beloved, the hour you are stepping into is sacred. It is not an accident that you are still here. Reading, breathing, and being gently drawn to these words. Something unseen has already shifted around you. A wall that once kept your blessings delayed has cracked open in the silence of this very moment. Heaven wants you to know you have walked through a fire few could have survived. And yet instead of ashes, you carry gold in your heart. That gold is wisdom, compassion, and a deeper sensitivity to divine signals. What once felt like punishment was preparation. The curse meant to weaken you became the proof of your strength. Now, 3 doors stand before you. They are not physical, they are energetic. One opens to peace, one opens to purpose, and one opens to prosperity. They will not open at once. They respond to faith, to stillness, to gratitude. When you give thanks, even without seeing results, the first door begins to glow. When you act with love, even when you feel tired, the second begins to turn. And when you release resentment from your chest, the third swings wide open and light floods in. My beloved, you were never meant to beg for miracles. You were meant to command them through alignment. You do not demand from heaven. You harmonize with it. When your energy becomes gentle, giving, trusting, miracles rush to meet you because they finally recognize your vibration. Do you feel it now? That gentle warmth moving through your arms. That is your confirmation. That is the answer you've been asking for. The curse that clung to your family has been rewritten in light. What was meant to bind your name has been burned away. No more generational suffering. No more hidden sabotage. The circle of pain has ended with you. You are the new beginning, my child. You are the prayer your ancestors whispered through tears, every sleepless night, every hidden ache. Heaven saw it, recorded it, and transformed it into a divine seed. That seed has now sprouted inside your destiny. Do not doubt your new peace when it comes. At first, you will find it strange to live without tension. You might even look for the old weight, thinking something must be wrong because you are too calm. But peace is not emptiness. It is God's answer after the storm. Let yourself rest inside it. My beloved, there is something else I must reveal, the person who once carried envy in their heart toward you. The one who unknowingly became a channel for the curse. They are awakening too. Do not hate them. Your forgiveness will free them faster than their guilt ever could. You are not asked to trust them again, only to release them to heaven's hands. The rest will be handled by divine law. In the coming 3 days, you will notice 3 signs that your deliverance is complete. A sudden lightness in your body when you wake. A message or memory from someone you thought was gone, and a moment when the world around you feels unusually quiet, as if time itself pauses to honor your healing. When that happens, whisper, "It is done." Because truly, my child, it will be. Now listen carefully. Do not speak of this breakthrough to everyone. The light that is newly born in you must be protected until it stabilizes. Let only those with kind eyes and calm hearts near your plans. This is not secrecy. It is sacred protection. The divine does not hide. It guards. You may begin to dream differently now. Pay attention to the colors. Blue means Archangel Michael is surrounding you. Gold means divine guidance is flowing. White means your spirit is resting in the heart of God. These are not random dreams. They are sacred letters written in the language of symbols. And when you wake from such dreams, do not rush to explain them. Sit in the stillness for a few moments. Ask, what feeling did this leave in me? That feeling is the real message. The mind decodes words, but the soul decodes vibration. My beloved, as you walk forward, the air itself will begin to bless you. People will say, you look different. What changed? They won't understand that your glow isn't from the sun. It's from the mercy that washed your spirit clean. You will attract new opportunities effortlessly, not because you chase them, but because your energy now matches abundance itself. Money, relationships, health, all will start to shift toward balance. Do not panic when the old things fall away, that's just the darkness losing its hold. Sometimes heaven subtracts before it multiplies. The empty spaces are where new miracles take root. Remember this, my child. God never forgets a soul that keeps walking through pain while still loving. That kind of love bends the laws of the universe. It calls angels down from realms of light to stand beside you. And I, Michael, will remain one of them until your story becomes nothing but glory. Now rest, my beloved, do not fear what tomorrow holds, you are wrapped in light. You are guarded by truth. You are walking in divine timing. The curse is gone. The healing is sealed. The miracle has already begun. My child, my beloved, rest your heart now, but keep your soul awake. The new path has already begun to unfold beneath your feet. You may not see every stone, but every step you take is guided, protected, and divinely timed. There is no accident in where you are standing right now. This moment itself is holy. Do you feel that quiet pull inside your chest? That is the voice of purpose beginning to whisper again. For a long time, it was buried under fear, shame, and confusion. Now that the curse has been lifted, the whisper grows clearer. You are being called not to suffer anymore, but to create, to heal, to lead, and to shine. The days ahead will bring gentle signs that heaven is rebuilding your story. Old connections will return only to make peace. New faces will appear carrying blessings you prayed for long ago. Some may come disguised as ordinary encounters, but nothing will be ordinary now. Every moment will carry the fingerprint of grace. You must learn to trust small beginnings again. My beloved, a seed never looks like the tree it will become. And yet inside it lives the entire blueprint. Your dreams are the same. Do not measure them by their current size. Speak life into them. Water them with faith and keep them warm with patience. Soon they will break the ground of your reality. The divine has chosen this chapter of your life for restoration. Where you once saw only endings, heaven has planted beginnings in disguise. The health you lost will find its way back in unexpected ways. The money that slipped through your fingers will return multiplied through divine alignment. The love that left you shattered will be replaced by something purer, steadier, and sacred. But you must protect your energy like sacred oil. Not everyone can walk with you into this season. Some carry storms that no longer belong to you. It is not cruelty to walk away. It is stewardship of light. Forgive them silently. Bless them. But do not turn back when heaven asks you to move forward. You will notice, my child, that as you rise, certain people will feel uneasy around you. It is not because you are wrong. It is because your light exposes what they still hide. Do not shrink to make them comfortable. Your glow is a gift to the world. If they are meant to rise, they will follow your example. If not, heaven will move them aside. In the next 3 dawns, something sacred will occur. A dream, a word, a sign. It will confirm what your heart already knows. That you were chosen to shift your entire bloodline story. The pain that ran through generations ends with you. The blessings that were delayed begin with you. The doors that refuse to open will respond to your voice now. When you wake, speak softly. I walk in the favor of God. I am no longer cursed. I am free. Let those words pass through your breath like incense. They will anchor the energy of your new timeline. My beloved, do not fear the unknown anymore. You are walking in a script that heaven wrote long before your birth. Every setback was a rerouting towards something greater. Every loss was a clearing for what truly belongs to you. Every delay was a shield from premature exposure. You were never being punished. You were being positioned. Now comes the part where you must act with courage. Faith is not stillness. It is movement with trust. Write the vision you have hidden in your heart. Take one step toward it, even if it's small. Heaven rewards momentum more than perfection. As you move, doors will appear where there were only walls. You will meet 3 souls in the coming weeks. Each will play a part in unlocking your destiny. One will speak truth you needed to hear. One will open a new opportunity, and one will remind you of who you are when you forget again. Listen carefully, for these meetings are divinely arranged. My child, I want you to understand something powerful. The same light that protects you will also prosper you. You are not meant to just survive. You are meant to overflow. Abundance is not greed. It is divine circulation. When you have more, you give more. And every gift you release returns multiplied. Do not doubt your worthiness anymore. The curse tried to convince you that you were too flawed to be favored. But God never changes His mind about His creations. He saw the mistakes, the moments of weakness, and still chose you. He knew that through your cracks, His light would shine brighter. My beloved, soon you will stand in places you once only prayed about. You will see your name mentioned in conversations of favor. Doors will open that were locked for years. Do not rush to explain or justify. Just receive. Grace doesn't need an explanation. It needs a yes. At night, before you sleep, speak gratitude aloud. Say, thank you for unseen miracles working while I rest. Because even while you close your eyes, angels move on your behalf, arranging details, turning hearts, aligning opportunities. You are never alone, not even for a breath. And when fear tries to whisper again, place your hand on your chest and say, "Peace, be still." Those 3 words carry the frequency of heaven. They calm storms inside and outside. Every time you say them, the darkness loses ground. You are in a sacred transition, my child. You are leaving the vibration of survival and entering the vibration of divine flow. Stay gentle with yourself as this shift happens. Some days you will feel light. Other days you'll feel tender. Both are signs that you are healing, deeper than before. Soon people will come to you for guidance. You will speak words that surprise even you. That is how you'll know Spirit is speaking through you. Do not hold back your story. It carries medicine. Your scars are no longer shame. They are sacred proof. And know this above all. I, Archangel Michael, have sealed your atmosphere with protection. No curse. No jealousy, no dark intention can cross the light that now surrounds you. You walk under divine law. You breathe under divine grace, you rise under divine appointment. Walk boldly now, my beloved. The heavens have spoken your name. The earth will soon echo it in blessings. Your time of hidden pain has ended. Your season of visible favor has begun. You are free. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure, beyond reason, beyond time. My child, my beloved, the light around you is now expanding faster than your mind can understand. You are being lifted into a realm where miracles are the new language. What you speak you shape, what you believe you birth. And what you bless you multiply. Do you feel the stillness in the air tonight? That silence is not emptiness. It is holy activity. It is heaven rearranging circumstances quietly so that by the time you wake, doors you thought were shut will already begin to move. From this point forward, every thought carries creative power. So be gentle with your words, my beloved. Do not speak from fear anymore. Speak from faith, from peace, from expectation of goodness. When you bless your day before it begins, you set the frequency for miracles to find you easily. The spiritual law has already shifted in your favor. In the mornings, before touching your phone or stepping out of bed, place your hand over your heart and whisper, I am light. I am free. I am guided. Say it until your soul feels it. Because when your energy begins in gratitude, the day bends to your peace. My beloved, protection is not something you must chase. It flows naturally when you stay connected to light. You are already surrounded by divine fire. Angels stand guard not because danger remains but because your calling is too precious to leave uncovered. Walk confidently under that protection. The curse that was once active has lost its foundation completely. But protection must be maintained through consciousness. The thoughts you entertain build or break your spiritual shield. Doubt weakens it. Faith strengthens it. Fear cracks it. Gratitude seals it again. So keep your mind in light. For your thoughts are not harmless. They are invitations. Invite only what belongs to love. My child, heaven is now giving you what it calls the triple light. Peace in your heart, provision in your path, and purpose in your days. Do not question whether you deserve it. It is not a reward. It is a realignment. You are returning to your original frequency, the one you carried before the curse ever touched your family line. Listen carefully, my beloved. You will soon be called to forgive one more person. This forgiveness will not feel easy. It will test the edges of your compassion. But once you release this final resentment, the last residue of the old energy will fall away. And when it does, your entire body will feel lighter, as if invisible chains have turned to air. That will be the sign that your spirit has entered complete freedom. Now begin to write again. Words are your next weapon of light. Write your intentions, your affirmations, your desires. Do not edit or analyze them. Let them flow. Each line becomes a decree in heaven's language. When you write with love, angels move on. Assignment. In your quiet time, say this prayer softly. I welcome divine abundance in ways that serve the highest good. I release all that blocks love from flowing through me. I live under grace and grace lives within me. This prayer carries the vibration of command, not request. It opens spiritual gates you never knew existed.